you're that person who's always procrastinating and you have procrastinated so much that you're full of worries, you're full of anxieties, you have regrets of lost opportunities, before you give up and say there is no hope for you, watch this video. This video is for you. This video will help you to identify why you procrastinate, help you to know what triggers you to procrastinate, and help you to know how to stop it, how to kick that evil, that menace in the heart, and become somebody who does things promptly. This video, share with your friends, and let's get right into it. So first of all, procrastination is not hereditary. That's not true. If you have been told that procrastination is hereditary, it is not hereditary. It is like every other habit that has a beginning and will surely have an end, right? So you have to know this. You have to, because first thing first, it starts with the mind. It starts with your mindset. What do you think about it? What do you think? Do you think that you can stop? Of course you can stop. Yeah, you can stop procrastinating. So like every other habit, there is a reason why you are currently procrastinating. And when you don't know the reason why you do something, to stop that thing will be the hardest thing ever. So you have to ask yourself, why am I procrastinating? Is it because you are a perfectionist? Or is it because you don't have motivation? Or is it because you are afraid of success, or you're afraid of failure? It could be any of these things, right? So when you know it, when you know why you're procrastinating, it's like a first step to freedom, a first step to victory, right? So yes, you have to know why. For example, there was a time I found myself constantly procrastinating, and when I did a brief mind search of why I am procrastinating, I realized that I am always scared to take on big tasks. Things that are very big that seems hard for me, I try to shrink back and not take action. So when I realized why I procrastinate, I was able to find the solution to how I can stop procrastinating. So the next thing you have to know is that you have to recognize things that cause you to procrastinate. This first point and this second point and the first point are a bit similar, but you have to know these things. You have to know what triggers you to procrastinate. Maybe you are easily distracted. Maybe it could be distraction that's causing you to procrastinate. If you know that you are easily distracted, whenever you want to do something, the next step is to always remove everything that can distract you from your environment, right? So that means you already know your trigger, your cues for procrastinating, right? So it may be, for example, your own is perfectionism. You always want everything to be perfect before you take action, such that you procrastinate. The next time you have a task in front of you, the next thing to do when you realize that that trigger is coming to make you procrastinate is to always find something else to replace with that trigger, and this will lead us to the next point. But wait a minute, before we go to the next point, if this video has been impactful so far, can you like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for all that productivity tips that will help your life become better, right? So the next tip is to identify solutions to these things, to how to stop procrastinating. Like I said earlier, I said for me, I always shrink back when I realize that the thing I want to do is so hard or so big. The thing I do is to break it down. If you're like me and you're constantly procrastinating because whatever you want to do is always big, or you're always scared that, oh my goodness, how do I go about with this project? How do I do this project? How do I, asking yourself those questions? The first thing to do is to break it down into tiny bits. Yes, that's one of the reasons, one of the ways to stop procrastinating. The truth is, your mind, it likes enjoyment. It doesn't like hard work. That is why your mind will always shrink away in fear when you realize that what you want to do or what you're planning to do is hard, or it seems big. That is why you have to break things down. Always learn to break things down. For example, you say, I want to exercise next week 5 times in a week. Your mind will be like, who want to help you to exercise 5 times in a week, right? So most times people that say that, they don't even get to exercise at all, because that goal is so vague, it looks so big for your mind to fathom. So what you can do to help your mind, and to help you stop procrastinating is to break it down. Just say, I will exercise for 30 minutes on Monday, and you're good to go. Yep, that's one of the ways to stop procrastinating. Or maybe yours is perfectionism, like you are a perfectionist. You say, if everything is not perfect, I am not going to start. If everything is not perfect, I'm not going to take action. This is the solution. So when it gets to that point, or when you are with that project to do, and you realize that you are about to procrastinate because it seems as if the circumstances does not align, this is what you should do, right? Just tell your mind, see, we are going to do what we have. We are going to do this project with what we have. We're going to get perfect along the way, right? That's one of the ways to stop procrastinating when your cue or your trigger is perfectionism, right? Or when if it is fear of failure or fear of success, you have to talk to your mind. You have to talk to your mind, cajole your mind, persuade. And you'll be thinking that, Emily, why do I have to do all these things to stop procrastinating? See, let me tell you, when you don't do these things, when you procrastinate, it wastes you away. Procrastination wastes you away. It wastes you, like it makes you lose opportunities. Like, seriously, you have to take everything I'm sharing in this video seriously. It will help your life upgrade you. So the next tip to do to stop procrastinating and to become someone who does things immediately. Okay, first of all, before we go there, if you have not subscribed, why haven't you subscribed yet, guys? This channel is of everything productivity. See, you have to subscribe to be able to be one of the people that will see videos from this channel that will help your life, make you a better person. So please share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also turn on the notification bell such that when I receive any other video like this, you will be the first person to know, right? So yes, the next thing to do is to give yourself a reward. There's something I used to do. Most times, I'm a 9 to 5 worker, and I do this YouTube thing on the side, right? So most times, after my 9 to 5 job in the evening, I'm always tired, And when I come back home, I already have something I would like to do. So what I tell myself is, I give myself a reward. I tell my mind, okay, see, if we do this thing now, if we work on this project now, I will give you a reward. We'll watch movie. We'll take ice cream. Oh, I'll give you this. I'll give you that. So my mind is excited because of the reward, and my mind will propel me to do that thing, right? So this is one of the ways to these are the ways to stop procrastinating as a beginner. Seriously, if you follow all the tips in this video from beginning to the end, in a month's time, in some weeks time, you realize that your life has changed, has taken a drastic change, for the positive, right? And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, kindly like it once again, share with your friends, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in this next. I know that if you enjoy this video, you enjoy this one here too. All right, guys, see you in the next video.